I like it.
What the hell, Josh?
What?
The fuck you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here making my picks. I'm making my picks for week 10.
What the hell are you wearing?
What am I wearing? You don't like this look? I saw somebody wearing this like this. I'm like, hey, you know what? That's a good look. I like it. You know, so I think I pulled it off pretty good. I don't know about you, but I think I pulled it off pretty good. I like it pretty good.
Man, I don't know, man. You know what you look like?
What I look like?
You look like a fucking dingbat, man. What?
Sean.
What?
You can't be saying stuff like that.
Why?
You don't know?
No, bro. What the hell is wrong with you?
God damn it. There's an urban legend out there on YouTube.
Urban legend, really?
I swear this is true. The legend goes that if you say dingbat 3 times in a row in front of your camera, the King Dingbat himself will show up on your computer.
Come on, man. You don't believe in those urban legends.
No. I swear to you, I got sources. UCF Jaguar told me this. Jet Central told me this. Spencer from Rover Sports told me this. It's true, man. I swear.
Get the fuck out
I
of here,
swear.
Bro. Get out of here.
If you don't believe me, then do it. Do it.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Come on.
All right.
You're going to tell me it's not.
Bullshit.
It's
Fucking
bullshit.
lying-ass motherfucker. Okay.
Go ahead. Right. Look right to the camera and say 3 times in a row.
This camera.
Look. Go. Yeah, do it.
All right. Dingbat. Dingbat.
Well, come on, smart asses, do it. Don't be scared.
Dingbat.
Watch out. Huh? Nothing?
I fucking told you, man. What the fuck? I told you you're a goddamn liar.
Man.
Who's summoning?
Oh!
Who's summoning?
Oh, shit!
Yo, I got cookies. I'm hiding from my kids under the camera, and people are summoning me. Who is that?
Oh, it was. I didn't summon you.
No.
It was a Dallas fan. He summoned you.
I didn't know.
I know yous. You guys are the 2 biggest dingbats going on YouTube right now.
No!
Shit!
Yeah.
No. Come on.
Oh
shit!
Oh my God! We got the King Dingbat himself.
Man.
He's here on our computer on the Sports Fury. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I didn't believe you, Josh.
What is he wearing?
This guy.
Is that how you summon me? You doing sacrifices with your Dallas stuff, and then I'm appearing?
He does.
You know.
He does do that.
Hey, look, I like your show. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate that, buddy.
I don't mind that you guys summoned me. That's okay.
Oh, it's all good. Woo.
That scared
I
me,
got
man.
scared. I got scared.
I can't believe you actually told the truth.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, since we got Philly 500 here, you know, we were actually about to start doing our Week 10 Pick'em video.
Yeah.
Since we got you, you want to join in on it?
Yeah.
Yeah! We got that! All right!
Got the King Dingbat.
Let's get into it. All right, let's set the mood. All right, there we go. We got the overlays.
All right.
Okay, so welcome everybody to Week 10 Pick'em.
Yeah.
We got our picks last week, Sean. I went 8-5.
I went 8-5.
You went 8-5. And joining us this week, our guest, is none other than the King Dingbat himself.
Yeah.
Philly 500.
Woo!
So everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat report for duty.
Oh, man, thank you so much for
man.
joining us this week. It's a pleasure, man. We love your channel,
Fucking
man.
great channel,
it's great.
bro. Great channel.
Thank you for having me. I love your channels as well, and I've been looking forward to this like all week for 2 weeks. You know, it's great. So I'm glad to be here, really.
Absolutely.
Awesome, man.
And everybody watching right now, go do us a favor and definitely do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Go in the description box. You'll see the link to Philly 500's channel. Go over there. Go subscribe to him. Go to his Twitter and go give him a follow. And real quick, before we get into it, let's go ahead and shout out our top.
We got to, man. We had some good performers this past week.
Yeah, so here's our Week 9 top 5 performers from last week. I'll go ahead and read these off, and then you'll read off the overall.
Okay.
All right, we got Brandon with 10 points.
Yep.
We got Alan, who's Bears Nation, 10 points. We got Andy, 16-16-1 with 10 points. JJ, 25-30 with 10. And then Wolverine, 66-21 with 10 picks. Those are our top 5 overall.
Yep.
Top 5 from Week 9 and our top 5 overall.
Top 5 overall, we got Tim Tebow with 91 overall wins. Diego in second place with 90 wins.
Yeah.
B-Boy, the best of the best with 89 wins. Ethan Olvera with 88 wins. And the Hustler Red won with 87. Shout out to y'all.
All right, congratulations, you guys. We're still closing in the gaps, and we start right now with Week 10. So are you guys ready for Week 10 picks?
I'm ready.
Big 500, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to start off with the first game, and that's Seahawks at Cardinals. This is a Thursday night football game. The Seahawks, they're 5-3. They lost somehow to the Washington Redskins because their kicker can't make any field goals.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Now, that's a dingbat.
Yeah.
And then they're taking on the Cardinals. Yeah, exactly. A dingbat. I mean, how you going to miss all those field goals? And they're taking on the Cardinals, who are at home at 4-4. They beat the San Francisco 49ers last week. Now, Philly 500. Who do you have winning this Thursday night game? Seahawks, Cardinals.
I'm going to take Seattle. Seattle's going to rebound. I think they're too tough to lose 2 games in a row. I don't think that's going to happen. I expect them to be one of the top threats to my Eagles going forward, the rest of the year. So I think that they're going to bounce back pretty easily.
Okay, all right, here we go. I think the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Seahawks, they're going to go on the road. They're going to be pissed off. They're going to go in there, Russell Wilson, that defense, and they're going to take care of the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football. What's up, John?
I can't argue with that, man. Seahawks, I'm shocked that they lost at home. Nobody thought, they probably didn't even think they were going to lose. Mm-hmm. So they're going to come back, bounce back, division rival. They know this team. There's no Carson Palmer. Don't get me wrong. Stan looked pretty good last week. He did pretty decent. He was throwing the ball down the field. Yep. I didn't expect that. But they still don't have enough. Drew Stanton against that defense, even if it's on at home, he ain't got no chance.
Here's what the Seattle needs to do or not do. They are their worst enemy, their own worst enemy. So Seattle needs to not beat themselves, make your field goals, make your extra points, and don't let AP destroy you. He went off for 37 carries and 154 yards last week, and then the game, 2 games before that, he went off. So AP is getting going. So don't let AP get too ahead of you, and don't beat yourself, Seattle.
Yes,
we all got Seattle Seahawks winning this game. Now we're moving on to the next one. We got them cheeseheads.
Fuck that.
They're on the road. They're going to Soldier Field against the Bears. The Bears.
Oh, Lord.
Now, Philly, tell me you got my Bears winning this week. Please tell me.
I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Bears.
The Bears. Okay. That's a smart man right there.
But the thing with Chicago is they stole the guy I wanted the Eagles to get, Tariq Cohen. And false spot for the Bears. I like what they're doing with Trubisky. I think they're on their way up. And I just don't think the Packers are the same without Rodgers. Now they got to play another division rival. Division rivals are always tough, no matter what. Yep. So I'm going to take the Bears in a slight upset, I guess you could say.
Okay. Okay, so he's got the Bears. We got.
This pains me to say it, man. I got the Bears, too. I fucking hate picking your Bears. But that defense is legit. Y'all been getting pick sixes left and right lately. I don't know where the hell this came from.
We got the 8th overall defense, baby. Yeah, top 10 defense.
And Brett Hundley, he ain't going to cut it, not against a good defense.
No. Let me tell you about Brett Hundley. This guy is 57 for 97, 58% completion.
Yeah,
and he's got 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, and this dude is only averaging 5 yards an attempt.
Dude, this guy, that's not going to cut
a completion, 5 yards every completion? Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean...
On this channel, we say that he stinks.
He stinks. Exactly. Now, let me tell you something about the Green Bay Packers. Also on the offense, Brian Bulaga. That dude, he suffered a severe knee injury. Yeah. He's going to be out for sure. So that's going to be hard on that offensive line.
They already had injuries, too.
And look for Hakeem Hicks, who's got 7 sacks on the season. This dude couldn't feast on that Packers O-line. So
him and Hakeem Hicks?
Yeah. Now here's the thing about the Chicago Bears. Now on the offensively, now Jordan Howard, he's 5th in rushing. This dude's going off, right? But Mitch Trubisky, Chicago? I know Chicago doesn't have a whole lot of weapons out there, but can you let this guy throw the ball a little bit more? Let's see what he can do. He's only averaging 20 attempts a game. He's only got 80. He's only got 80 fucking. He's only got 80 completions or whatever for the whole year.
Yeah, they're not passing the ball, but they aren't needing to.
He's throwing the ball less than any other quarterback who started at least 4 games.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, let's see what Mitch Trubisky can do.
Oh, this might be the good game to let him lose because you have no threat in the Packers' offense.
So we all agree. Bears, they're gonna win.
Yeah,
Bears.
Hell yeah. All right, going on to our next game, we got the Cleveland Browns. They're on the road against the Detroit Lions. Yep. Now, Detroit Lions, I mean, hey, they got a big win on Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers. You know, they're 4-4. The Browns, they're 0-8. Philly 500, you got the Lions winning this one, or are you seeing upset here?
I think there's going to be... Now, of course, the Lions, it's not even going to be close. The Browns stink, dude. This is a team that gave away Big Ben, Deshaun Watson, and Carson Wentz. Yep. I'm sorry, but if they want to get to the playoffs anytime this century, hire us three. I guarantee you in 5 years, playoffs.
He's on to something.
We'll beat them playoffs. I'm telling you, you can't be any more ding-baddish than the Cleveland Browns organization. I'm taking the Lions.
All right, so he's got the Lions. Sean, you got the Lions as well?
There's no doubt, man. The Browns are just, they might not win a game. That's how bad they're looking right now.
Yeah, I got the Lions as well. Matthew Stafford, this is a team that's rolling. I mean, this guy, he's got 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
I mean, he's averaging 276 yards a game. And
he's doing good this year.
He's going to torch that Browns. And this is a motivated Detroit Lions team. Yeah. This is a team that's second in the division behind the Minnesota Vikings. Yep. So, I mean, they're like a couple games behind. This is a team that's motivated. They see blood in the water. They want to go for that division. And they're going to take it out on these Browns. Sorry, Browns fans.
Yeah.
Lions taking that.
Rough one.
All right. Next game, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road against the Indianapolis Colts. Steelers, they're 6-2. The Colts are 3-6. Colts coming off a win against the Texans.
I didn't see that coming, honestly.
T.Y. Hilton went off. Philly 500. Who do you see winning this game?
I like Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh, that win in Kansas City kind of is what Pittsburgh does. If you watch Pittsburgh, every year it seems like they have a couple bad losses early. Then they always right the ship. They go into Kansas City, right? They beat Kansas City. I think they're going to go on a roll because I got them as one of the top 3 AFC teams in the conference. Yeah. And look, the Colts without luck can only win so much. Right. You know, Deshaun Watson plays. I don't think the Colts win. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
Take Pittsburgh, okay. Sean, what do you got?
I got Pittsburgh too. The Colts, you know, it's sad that their season went down the drain like that. You hate to see a star player like that go down and just ruin the whole season. You hate to see that. But nevertheless, Steelers still have a top 5 defense. They're playing great on defense this year. And if they have so many weapons on offense, even with Andrew Luck there, I still don't think they can win. And this is just going to be a massacre, in my opinion.
Yeah, Steelers, they actually have the 10th overall defense.
10th?
Yeah, they have a 10th overall defense.
Wow. And they were on a bye week, so maybe that.
So they slid down a little bit, and now they're second against the pass. So that's all the Colts got. I mean, yes, T.Y. Hilton, he went off yesterday, but I don't know if that's going to get going against this Steelers secondary. I just don't see it. Yeah. And now the Indianapolis Colts, what's the best way they can possibly pull off an upset? It's Big Ben. I mean, the Big Ben, he's thrown 9 interceptions so far in the season. 9. So if the Indianapolis Colts are going to have any chance, they got to put some pressure on Big Ben, make him throw some interceptions, maybe get a couple pick sixes.
Like Jacksonville did?
Or how we saw Chicago did against Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Something similar to that.
Something like that, okay.
That's the only way Colts come out of this one. So we all got the Steelers.
Yeah.
All right, going on to the next game. We got the Los Angeles Chargers. Yep. They are 3-5. They're on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are 5-3. They're coming off their bye week, and they are a 4-point favorite. Philly, who you got?
You know, this is actually like a pretty interesting game because the Chargers start bad, but now they're playing pretty good, right?
They're on a roll.
Oh, they're playing good, and Jacksonville was one of my 2 sleepers of the year that I predicted would be battling for a playoff spot. And I'm going to take the Jaguars, dude. I like the Jaguars. I like what they're doing. I like Fournette. I'm a big Leonard Fournette fan. So hopefully he can play. And, yeah, I like the Jaguars.
All right, so he's got the Jaguars. Okay. Sean, who do you have?
I got Jaguars, too. I can't believe I'm agreeing with so many times with an Eagle fan over here.
God. Oh, your eyes hurt, too.
But, yeah, I got Jags, man. That defense is too solid. Now, don't get me wrong. You gotta show respect to the Chargers. Man, they start off so bad. They won 3 straight, or 4, or something like that.
Yep.
And they're starting off so good, right? They start off so bad. And now they're getting it going. Their defense is playing better. Their offense is playing better.
Yeah.
But Jags defense at home. Jalen Ramsey, he didn't get suspended. He's still there. They're going to shut down that offense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Jacksonville Jaguars as well. Yeah, I mean, look, the Chargers, they are 31st against the run. They can't stop anybody in the running game. Yeah. And you know what? And
let's hope Fournette plays this week, though.
And the Jacksonville
it doesn't matter.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're first in rushing. Yeah, and if Leonard Fournette, if he's playing, he is going to feast. So if you got him in fantasy, you got him. You play daily fantasy. Put Leonard Fournette. He's good for like 20, 30 points easy in this game. And let me say this about Blake Bortles. Has he not been looking impressive as of late?
He has been doing too much. That's all they just don't do too much.
Right?
That's all.
Yep.
And then Calais Campbell, 11 sacks, number 1 in the league right now. Number 1 in the league. So, yeah, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking care of business at home, and they improved to 6-3.
Yep.
So we're all unanimous
again.
I mean, come on, we're smart. We're smart guys, right?
Yeah, we think either real smart or real dumb, right?
It's a 50-50, right? It's 50-50.
All right, going to our next game, we got the New Orleans Saints, red hot, 6 straight winning New Orleans Saints on the road against the Buffalo Bills, who had a disappointing loss against the New York Jets on Thursday Night Football. They're 5-3. Now, here's the thing about the Bills, though. They're 4-0 at home. They are good. Saints are favored 2.5 points, though, in this game.
Yep.
So, Philly 500, we're going to kick it off to you. What do you think?
I'm going to say this. I have said this for weeks now. I do not believe in the Saints' defense like a lot of other people.
Okay.
I take the Saints out of New Orleans. They're average. Above average. Breeze will do what he does, but I think you can move the ball and score them. I'm going to take Buffalo. I'm going to take the Bills to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
He's going to do it.
Upset pick of the week. I believe right there.
Yeah.
He's taking the Bills. Because let me tell you, I got the Saints winning. You?
I got Saints too. The big reason is because, the Bills' defense was solid, right? But when they trade off Marcel Darius, there goes their run defense. Look at what the Jets did. They ran the ball all over them. And guess what the Saints are doing right now? They are running the ball with Kamara and Mark Ingram.
They're 7th in rushing in the league.
Exactly. Who would have thought that with Drew Brees?
And to go with that the top 5 in passing.
Oh,
I mean, come on. Yeah, that's a given. But with the run game, I mean, have we ever seen a Saints team this balanced on offense with the run game, the passing game?
Why couldn't they do this when we were in New Orleans watching them play?
I don't know. They stink in week 2.
They did, man. It was horrible.
But you know what? Hey, watch out for the Bills, though. Yeah, they got rid of Marcel Darius, but they still got Micah Hyde, and he's number 2 in the league with interceptions. All right, so
and I'm curious about Kelvin Benjamin.
They
just got him.
Yeah, and Zay Jones, he's questionable. Yeah, I mean, Kelvin Benjamin, that's a big target for him, and they're going to need him if Zay Jones is not going to play.
Yeah.
So we both got the Saints. And Philly
King Dingbat is by himself. This is why they King Dingbat.
That's why they call him King Dingbat, he says. All right, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. If he gets it, he looks like a genius.
Yeah, we look stupid.
And we're the Dingbat.
That's my wife.
All right, going on to our next game, we got the New York Jets, who came off an impressive win against the Buffalo Bills that we just talked about. They're 4-5. They're on the road against the fucking lowly Tampa Bay Bucs, who are 2-6. Jameis Winston, he's out. Mike Evans, he's out with a suspension because he took a hit on Marshawn Lattimore. So he's gone. Ryan Fitzpatrick is the quarterback in this game. Yeah, they still got some weapons. They got O.J. Howard, still they got Deshaun Jackson, but Ryan Fitzpatrick's their quarterback. Philly 500. Who do you see win this game?
I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm going to go with the Jets because to tell you the truth, I really thought Tampa was going to be much more than what they were. I thought they would struggle early, but I thought they'd get it going. But it don't look like that's going to happen. And if you take Winston out of that team and then Evans, I think that's too much to handle. I'm going to take the.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So he's got the Jets.
Yeah.
And you?
Oh, I got Jets. There's no doubt in my mind. You're taking away their top 2 players on offense. I don't think they have a chance.
Let me tell you something. A 2.5 favorite. The Jets are 2.5 favorites.
Yeah.
I think that's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Because let me tell you something. If you want to buy low at daily fantasy, I'm probably starting Josh McCown and Robbie Anderson. You can probably get them real cheap. And they're going to go off. As well as Forte or Powell.
Oh, I mean, Bucs have a horrible defense.
They can't stop anything. No. So Jets are going to win, and I think they're going to win by at least a touchdown.
And hey, Ryan Fitzpatrick playing against his former team last year. He fucked them over last year. Remember, he played like trash. You don't think they want some revenge?
Yeah. So Jets, we got them winning, right?
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
They're gonna prove to 5-5. They're gonna go 500. All right, going into our next game, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They are 6-2. They're on the road against the Washington Redskins, who got an impressive road win.
Very impressive.
Against the Seattle Seahawks. They're 4-4. Vikings are favored by 1.5 points. 500. Okay. What do you think? Who you got?
I'm going to take that team from Washington. I can't stand. I'm going to take the Redskins. I don't want to do it. It hurts me. But, I kind of like Kirk Cousins a little bit. I think people really, act like he's overrated. Maybe he is. I don't know. But I like Washington. I don't like the quarterback of Minnesota Vikings, and I think that they got a good defense. The Vikings will stay in the game. They'll run the ball. They'll do all that. But I think Washington, coming off the game against Seattle, will be ready to go. I think Washington's going to be competing till the end for a playoff spot.
All right.
You know what? I agree. I think the Washington Redskins are going to compete in a lot of games, But let me tell you, I got the Vikings winning this one. They are red hot. We talk about red hot teams like the Saints, Eagles. Vikings are on a 4-game winning streak. All right, this is a team that's very well balanced. They're 11th overall in offense. They have a top 5 defense.
Yep.
This is a well balanced team. And let me tell you something: the Redskins, they're giving up 24.3 points a game. That's what they're giving up. The Vikings, 16.9 points a game. That's what they're giving up. So I'm sorry, but I think the Vikings, they're too damn balanced, and they are going to come out with this road win against the Redskins. And I hate saying that because they're a division rival. I don't want to say that. I don't want to pick the Vikings.
You don't want to pick the Vikings?
But I got to keep it real. The Vikings are going to go into Washington, and they're going to get the win.
I fucking hate the Redskins. Of course I'm not going to pick them. But no, putting that aside, though, you got to look at the injuries that they have. They actually have a lot of injuries on their O-line. Redskins do. And Vikings... You know what? I'm going to give them credit.
To that point,
Redskins,
wait, hold on. To that point, the offensive line needs to be worried, and so is Redskins fans because Everson Griffin, he's got 10 sacks. He's third.
A monster.
He's third right now in the league with 10 sacks. So
that's
going to feast.
That's what I was going to mention. That D-line, Griffin, is going to take care of business. And you know what? I want to give props to the Redskins. They win in Seattle. It's not an easy thing to do and win. But I just want to throw something out there. Earl Thomas, their leader on defense, was out for the Seattle Seahawks. So I want to take it with a little grain of salt because Harrison Smith is just as good of a safety. I'm not no disrespect to Earl Thomas. Harrison Smith is one of the most underrated safeties in this game for the Vikings, and I don't think the Redskins can keep up with that offense with playing against the Vikings defense like that.
Yeah, as long as the Vikings just kick the damn field goals and make their extra points, they'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Bridgewater's backing up.
Yeah, that's right. So Teddy Bridgewater, he's supposedly going to be backing up.
Reactivated off IR, and then apparently Sam Bradford's going to be on IR.
So if you had a choice right now, let's say a couple weeks from now, you're going to the playoffs, you're Minnesota Vikings, who do you want as your quarterback? You want Teddy Bridgewater, you want Sam Bradford, or do you want, what's his name that's playing right now?
Case Keenum?
Case Keenum.
Keenum.
Who would you go Keenum?
Hell no.
Oh
no. Bridgewater.
You go
I don't
Bridgewater?
want Keenum and I don't want Stinkford. No. Give me Bridgewater. I'll take one-legged Bridgewater over Keenum.
Same
any
here.
day.
Really?
I'll take Bridgewater.
I'm not a big fan of Bridgewater. I'm not. Teddy, I've never been a big fan of him. I always thought he was a little bit overhyped. I like Case Keenum, what he's doing. He's playing smart. He's playing like a veteran. He's not turning over the ball as much. And he's playing consistent, man. He's giving the ball to Thielen and his weapons around him. And I think he should be the guy. He's a veteran. And Teddy Bridgewater's been out of the game for over a year.
Yeah, but you know what? Those guys are too damn mediocre. I want to see Teddy Bridgewater.
But they're going to try to ride that defense.
This is a guy who can be dynamic for them. So, hey, Teddy Bridgewater, hopefully he comes back here in a few weeks, man. He suffered a terrible fucking injury. So hopefully he comes back soon enough.
Yeah.
All right, going into our next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 3-5. They're on the road against the Tennessee Titans. They're 5-3, and the Tennessee Titans, they're favored 5 points.
Yeah.
So Philly 500, who you see in this game right here?
I'm not a fan of what the Bengals are doing. It's time they let the coach go. He's been there 100 years. I mean,
like that.
How does he keep the job when you don't win in the playoffs? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I would go crazy if I was a Cincinnati fan. I like Tennessee. I like what they're doing. I like their defense kind of a little bit. So I'm gonna take Tennessee over Cincinnati.
Okay. All right, and Sean, who you got?
I got Tennessee in this. Tennessee's at home. The Bengals, I just don't see it. They have somewhat of a good defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't trust their offense. They're not really consistent balance-wise. I think Tennessee Titans, they can run the ball. They still have weapons in the past game. They started getting Eric Decker involved, so that's a good sign, right? If they can keep that going, Delaney Walker should be even healthier this week coming in because he didn't even practice hardly last week, but he still did pretty decent. Another week, and he should be good. Titans will take care of business.
And the Bengals, they're terrible at home. They're terrible on the road.
Yeah.
They're 1-3 on the road. Tennessee Titans, they're 3-1 at home. They know how to take care of business at home, and they have they're top 10 in rushing. They got DeMarco Murray, they got Derrick Henry, and that's the one weakness of that Bengals defense.
Yes.
They're 20th against the run. They're allowing 116 yards a game. So that's how the Tennessee Titans are going to beat them. And with Mariota, dink and dunk maybe to Delaney Walker, like Eric Decker, like you said.
Yep.
And then and let me tell you about this guy right now, Kevin Byard. The safety. Did I pronounce that right, Kevin? Byard? Damn it.
Something like that.
What? Dude, this guy, we're all going to know his name soon enough.
Yeah.
Because this dude is amazing. He leads the league in interceptions. He's got 6 of them, and I think he's going to have a couple maybe in this game against Andy Dalton. So, this dude.
Bold statement.
So, I got Tennessee Titans. No doubt about it.
No doubt. Okay.
All right. Going to our next game.
Yeah.
We got the Houston Texans, who are 3-5. They're on the road against the red-hot Los Angeles Rams, who are 6-2.
Yeah.
Rams are favoring this game by 12 points at home.
12?
That's a huge line.
That's got to be the biggest spread this week, right?
Philly, who you got?
Look, the Rams shocked me, dude. I can't believe how far they've come. Like, people were talking about Jared Goff being a bust. But, dude, it's nothing like a bust at all. The guy's a gamer, man. And then you added Watkins, right? They got Sammy Watkins in a trade from Buffalo. And the reason I bring him up is because he's just starting to get acclimated now to that offense. He's starting to make an impact on that team. Then you got Gurley, who could run the ball. Dude, the Rams actually scare me a lot. Like, I think that is a good team. I think the coach, McVay, I think he's doing a great job. And I think to me, he's right up there for Coach of the Year. So I got the Rams easy blowout.
I got the Rams as well. Come on now. This team, Todd Gurley. Now this is a team that we were wrong about in the preseason.
Oh, I think everybody was wrong. Nobody thought they could. What in the world? Where did this come from?
And I agree with Philly 500 right there. As far as Coach of the Year right now, I have to say my top choice would be Sean McVay.
Damn right.
How he turned this team around so quickly.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm sorry, Texans. Deshaun Watson, being out, Tom Savage being in there, night and day difference. And you got also injuries on the defensive side for the Texans.
Yeah.
Rams are taking care of this one at home. Come on.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Rams definitely have this. This could be even more than 12 points. It's 12-point spread. They might beat them by more. Deshaun Watson, when was there, it would be a different story. It'd be a very close game. They were if Deshaun Watson was there, that offense was thriving. But you know what? The Rams, they have one of the best teams in the league. I'm right there with Philly. They are, I think, one of the top teams in the NFC right now. And you know what? Even though their defense on paper, they give up a lot of yards, but that's because their offense is scoring so many points. Wade Phillips is a veteran defense coordinator. He knows, all right, they're going to get some yardage on us. We just got to bend but don't break. And that's what he's doing. They still make plays when they need to. They make sacks. They get picks when they need to. And Rams are going to take care of business, man.
Yeah. I just wish one thing for the Los Angeles Rams. I wish the damn fans would wake the hell up and go to the damn games.
Oh, my God. Seriously.
What are those LA football over there?
Too much sun, I guess. I don't get it. That's like you fill up like the playoffs. Like people say, what would you think about like if the Eagles had to play the Rams or you had to go to LA? I don't know. I don't know if it would be a big deal because I don't know who goes up.
Yeah.
So I don't think they really have a home field advantage.
No,
but
they
they're
don't.
enough anyways to win.
You remember, right? Back when Philly went over to Los Angeles Chargers, y'all took over that stadium.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
LA's always been known for that. Like, I don't know why the NFL wanted to get their teams back over there.
Let alone two of them.
And they can't even sell out a fucking stadium.
So come on, Rams fans, show up to the game.
Please.
Show some love. Your team is good.
They're good, yeah.
Going into this next game, we got the Dallas Cowboys, 5-3. They're on the road against the Atlanta Falcons, 4-4. Sean, your Cowboys are up, but Philly, who do you got winning this one? You got
this game is really hard for me because I hate the Dallas.
I want to hear you say it, Philly.
Dude, I hate that team, but like their fans, and you're not one of those delusional fans, right? You're not like the real dingbatty ones, right? But like I kind of want Dallas in a way to win so that they're like at the peak delusional when they come to play, when we come there. So we can beat the crap out of them, dude. And we can just pound their face in. I hate that team, dude. But at the same time, I hate Dallas. I hate to see them win anything. Like my two favorite teams are the Eagles and anybody playing Dallas. So it's like, I don't know. Dude, this is, I'm gonna, like, Atlanta at home should be like a no-brainer for me, but they're just not that good this year, right? Mm-hmm. Then a part of me feels like maybe Dallas is overlooking the Eagles, or they're looking to that game and they'll overlook Atlanta. But I'm gonna take the Falcons. Woo! And then on top of that, after it's all said and done, Dallas can sit on this.
Oh!
Okay. All right. I see how this Philly. All right. Okay.
What's up, Dingbat? What you got?
Oh, I'm going Cowboys, man. And I'm not just saying it as a fan, but the Falcons are so beatable right now. They are so beatable, man. They're not playing consistency. They looked somewhat like the fucking 2016 Falcons last week against the Panthers for like the first quarter, and then they just shit the bed. I don't know what's going on with the Falcons. They're not playing consistent. Their play call is inconsistent. They have weapons, but they're not utilizing them. And you know what? My Cowboys are red hot right now on offense, playing phenomenal. And you know what? Our defensive line is playing great. We have one of the best D-lines right now. David Irving back. DeMarcus Lawrence is playing phenomenal. I think he's got like 10.5 sacks, I believe.
He's number 2.
He's number 2 in the league, and he didn't get a sack last week. So this D-line is really helping out. Is making up for our bad secondary because we have a shitty-ass secondary. I'm not going to lie. We have a shitty secondary, so I am nervous about Julio Jones going off. But if our D-line can get pressure, that's how we can cause mistakes. That's what we did against Alex Smith, so we got this.
I don't think you have anything to worry about because let me tell you something about the Falcons. Even if Julio Jones is having a great game, he's going off, the Falcons are goddamn magnificent at finding ways to lose games this year. They are terrible. I mean, this Falcons team, they're at 500. I don't know how the hell they're at 500. But
I don't know either.
Especially if Zeke is playing, they're gonna.
Without Zeke, they're gonna win.
Without Zeke, they're gonna win. With Zeke, they're gonna kill this Falcons team on home. Yeah. At home, because you know what? At home, they've only won one game at home.
Oh, Falcons?
Yes.
Oh God. That's
really
horrible.
Yeah.
One game.
I don't want to change my pick. I'm just.
You want to change your pick?
You can change it.
Before we go on to the next game, you want to change your pick?
No, I don't. I gotta stick with what I said.
Okay. Say it.
Look, it wouldn't surprise me, but no, I'm okay. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Damn it! Okay. I really wanted to hear Philly 500 say Dallas will win. I really wanted to hear him.
I think he's got 2 good upset picks right here. Okay. So he got the Falcons, and he had the earlier he had the Bills winning.
The Bills, yeah.
Yeah. So all right, we'll see what happens.
All right.
Going on to our next game.
Yep.
We got the another team that you guys both mutually hate, the New York Giants.
Yeah.
On the road against the San Francisco 49ers, who are 0-9. You got a 1-7 team going against an 0-9 team.
Yeah.
The Giants are favored by 1 point. Philly, who you think is going to win?
Look, everybody thought the Giants were going to play in a bowl, right? It's just the stink bowl, right?
I don't know how people thought that.
Win the bowl. The don't watch the game bowl. They stink. The Giants, I'm taking the 49ers. The Giants, look, if you can't stop a 3rd and 33, and, like, the Giants players look like they're quitting. You know what I mean? They're suspending DRC. They suspend Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah.
I don't think the Giants, I don't even think they're going to put that big of an effort. I think the 49ers are going to be more hungry to win than the Giants. And on that, I'm going to take the 49ers.
Take the 49ers?
Wow, okay.
All right, Sean. Let me tell you something. What did everybody praise? The Giants going. All those receivers and that defense. Their defense stinks.
Yeah,
In
it really does.
In the words of 500, they stink. They're 30th overall defense.
Wow.
They're 29th against the pass. They're 28th against the rush. They're allowing 125 yards a game, and that's how the 49ers are going to win this game. I got the 49ers. I got Carlos Hyde. I got his backup, Matt Breida, and they're going to go off against this Giants team. The 49ers, I predicted them last week to get the first win. They let me down. I'm going to stick with them this week. 49ers get their first win on the season against the Giants at home.
Okay.
Sean?
The 49ers fucked me too because I picked them to win their first game last week. But you know what? I got the Giants winning. Because the reason is because the 49ers, and I heard an analyst say this other day, and he made a good point. The 49ers don't know how to win. They haven't won in such a long time. It's new coaching, new regime, new playbook, all this stuff. I just don't feel like they know how to, man. They had so many games that were so close they could have won, but they couldn't pull it out. Why? Because they don't have that culture right now. Maybe when they get that first win, maybe they know how to close out games, but they can't do it right now. You know what? I'm going to take Eli Manning, still a veteran quarterback. I know they're playing like trash. I know, but they still have weapons over there. Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard. Those guys will still have a good day, and I got to go with the Giants, man.
Wow. I saw me and Philly 500.
Yeah.
We got 49ers. Yeah. You're the odd man out.
I'm going to be smart.
You got the Giants on the road.
Yeah, we're dingbats over here.
Man, all right, this next game is easy for me. This is Sunday Night Football. We got the New England Patriots. They're 6-2. They're on the road against the Denver Broncos. They're 3-5. They've lost 4 straight. Ever since they beat you guys, they've been on a fucking downhill,
Why
man.
couldn't we play them like they're playing now? This is bullshit.
So, yeah, I got... Easy for me. I got Patriots. They're 7.5 favorites. Yeah. I got Patriots. Philly 500. Who you got?
I got the Patriots. I mean, after watching the Denver Broncos, the thing that they said about them was what? They have great defense. Where the hell was it?
Yeah.
We're 51 points on them. It's not that great. Okay. Tom Brady, Sunday Night Football. Come on. And you know it's going to be a blowout because like every Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday, they all seem to stink.
Oh,
so
fuck, dude, yes.
It'll be a blowout. And Brock Osweiler really stinks. Like he really, really stinks. And they said he's going to start his second consecutive game. So I think that's easy. I think you're right. I think it's an easy blowout for Denver to lose to the Patriots. Yeah. Denver ain't winning.
I agree with both of y'all. Man, this is the thing. Denver does have a good defense, and I still think they do. But this is the issue. When your offense can't stay on the field, they can't convert and maintain drives, it's going to wear down no matter how good you are. It's going to wear down that defense. They're going to tire out. And let's get real here. Tom Brady is one of the greatest of all times. He's going to get that ball out quick. He ain't going to let Von Miller hit him. And he's going to wait until that defense wears down. He's going to take advantage of it. He's going to have a huge second half. I think it's going to be maybe somewhat close. He's going to wear him down. In the second half, they're going to score like 20 points on him. And it's going to be a blowout at that point. I wish these Sunday night games were better, but it's going to be a blowout.
Mm-hmm. When do they start flexing them? Do you know? Like at some point they're going to be able to start flexing. Is that week?
I want to say. I was going to think it was week 10 and they start flexing games.
Yeah.
But,
I remember they did flex a game from like a 12 o'clock to a 3 o'clock like a few weeks ago.
So they should be starting flexing games soon because we need to start getting some good games on these nights.
Yeah. Well, you got one coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that one.
Papaya.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
The moment that Dallas, the city's delivered from this evil.
Okay. And I hope he's playing that game too.
God, that's the biggest question mark right there, man. His hearing is Thursday. So we're going to see what happens in that hearing. And God, please.
Do you worry that that he's going to get suspended at like the worst possible time? You know what I mean? You get suspended. I mean, I would fight it too. I don't think it's right what the NFL's doing, but I mean, I just don't know if he's going to win in the end. So it's
at the end of the day, he's not going to win, right? The CBA clearly states the NFL can suspend you for whatever the fuck they want. And that's the biggest issue. That's so stupid that the NFL has the worst players association in all sports, in my opinion. Because how do you leave that in there? But you know what? He said he's going to fight it no matter what. He doesn't care. He's innocent, and he's not going to allow them to label him that. But eventually they're going to win. And I think no matter when he's suspended, it's a bad time. because it's going to be tough to
We're late
win
in the
some of
season.
these other teams.
We're late in the season now. So you're talking about a 6-game suspension. Even if you narrow it down to 4, so if he starts serving this here in next couple of weeks, this could be crucial for y'all.
Right?
Yeah.
We still have some tough games. We still got some more divisional games. That's the thing that's going to hurt us more than anything, especially late in the year when we're trying to go for a wild card spot.
Yeah. So y'all look forward to that. We'll be streaming for that game.
I can't wait.
Eagles, Cowboys. It's gonna be fun.
Please, Zeke,
Fun.
please.
Build up is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm already.
All right, here's the last game of the week. Monday Night Football. We got the lowly Miami Dolphins. They're 4-4. They're on the road against the Carolina Panthers, who are 6-3.
Yep.
And the Panthers, they've won 2 straight, and they're 9-point favorites on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Philly 500. Who you got?
I like Carolina. I think Carolina at home. I like it. I think they lost to the Eagles. They had a little bit of a stumble. It looked like they found themselves, especially like last week when they came back on Atlanta. So I kind of like them to get going, and I just don't think much of Miami right now. I mean, you trade Jay Ajayi, then you have stinky quarterbacks here, everywhere, stinky quarterback. So I don't like them. I like Carolina.
I got Carolina easy.
Yeah. Carolina has a good defense, and that's what they got to ride. Cam Newton's not playing consistent. He's not playing great, but as long as he doesn't fuck up, which the Dolphins don't really have that great of a defense, right? They do have Sue. That can cause some problems for Cam Newton getting pressure up the middle. He doesn't like that. But you know what? There's nobody to contain him on the outside, and Cam Newton can run all day on this defense.
Dolphins are terrible.
Yeah.
Watching that Thursday night game against the Ravens.
Oh, 40-0.
Oh, not Thursday night game, but
no, they did play. They
it was
a 40-0 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks
ago. And then
ago.
they just played Oakland.
That's
this
right.
past week.
Sunday night. We were streaming for that.
Yeah, it was a shitty ass game.
So
That's a stinky Monday night game, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it is. We'll be streaming for that. So, don't watch the game. Come watch us.
Yeah.
Come watch us.
I'll be watching you guys.
We'll make it fun,
We're gonna drink some brews.
We'll kick back a lot of these.
We're gonna need it.
All right, so that does it, man. That's all our picks. 14 games for Week 10.
Okay.
We're done. They're in the books. We'll see how it all goes. Philly 500, you got some big upsets right there. You got the Falcons over the Cowboys.
Oh, that hurts.
And
that hurts.
And you got the Bills over the Saints.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with the Bills over the Saints.
Yeah.
But the Dallas one, I mean that's a little iffy. Maybe my heart's a little bit in that. I know. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's what you say.
All right.
But anyway, man, once again, Philly 500. We appreciate you so much joining on here.
Yes.
This is a blast. It was great, man.
Phenomenal,
having
man.
you on here. Thank you so much for joining us, man. And
seriously,
thank you for
Thank
you for having me. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. Anytime, I'd love to do it again, especially when I battle Dallas Eagles, whatever.
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you on for that one to preview that game.
Oh, that's gonna
we'd
be
love
awesome.
to have you
we
back,
definitely,
man.
we definitely got to do something.
I mean, you guys, what you're doing, I tell everybody, go watch them. They're the best out there right now. Go watch them. That's where I'm at when I'm not on there yapping and telling people they're dingbats. I'm what you tell people they're dingbats. So, yeah, it's great, man. I think you guys are really good, and I appreciate you having me on.
Man,
in all seriousness.
Thank you so
Seriously,
much, man.
We're big fans. And hey, everybody that's watching right now, go subscribe to Philly 500. If you haven't done so already, what are you thinking? Don't be a dingbat and go subscribe.
The link to his channel is right there in the description box, as well as his Twitter. Go give him a
Yep.
follow. Go do it.
Now.
Do yourselves a favor. All right, so that's it. Week 10 is done. We'll find out next week how we all do. And joining us next week, we got Jet Central coming on here for Week 11. So, all right, Philly 500, thank you so much. And we'll see everybody later. All right, good luck to your teams.
Bye.